MLB Network has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Ben Perez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins. So you know right now, while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap. And
back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2022 Arizona Diamondbacks.
The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
you know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's certainly kind of everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Ben Perez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Toles. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Left fielder, Andrew Toles.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The windup and the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Batting second baseman, Tony.
First offering on its way.
Ball one.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Snead moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Jason Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
First baseman, Jason.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. It is taken, strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Dodgers nothing. Diamondbacks coming to bat. Just getting started on MLB Network. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jock Peterson. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Jock Peterson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Rob Stevenson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Next for the Dodgers, Devin Bernal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Devin Bernal.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a
missed with a breaking ball.
Yeah.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Benito Gomez. 0-1 the count. Third inning, no score to this point. Ball 1.
Look out, 1-1.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Standing in, Ben Perez.
Pitcher, Ben Perez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Toles. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now in the box, Andrew Toles. First time up, he went down looking.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 to short, backhanded, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan. In this one, I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
The first baseman, number 34.
In now, Jason Garcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now, Rob Segedin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Third baseman, Rob Segedin.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Lined into right, a base hit.
No runner, no runner.
And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave them loaded. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Benito Gomez. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And this is taken for a ball, high and tight, 2-2. high in the air down the right field line. And foul. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Snead is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in now, Ben Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
The 0-1 hit in the air out toward left. Waiting on it is Tolles. And that's the third out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Dodgers 0. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now a bunt here. Healy charging in on it. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Striding in, Jason Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Jock Peterson would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Garcia is off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Seared down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And it's fouled away.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another 2-2 offering. Another one sent foul. A runner on first with 2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 1-0. And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that just misses the pool as it's off the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Into the box, Devin Bernal, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Up around the face.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
The catcher, number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the changeup is way low that time. 3-0 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Benito Gomez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0 misses for the 2nd ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Grounded down the 3rd baseline. The 2nd for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another shot now. Clayton Kershaw, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. Two different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? Two different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Coles. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. 2 gone. Standing in, Tony Kemp. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch.
Second baseman, Tony Kemp.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a bouncing ball, foul.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Arizona's on top, 1-0. Chris Carter is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Carter.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
8-0 the final today. The D-backs take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. Ben Perez is the winning pitcher of record. Clayton Kershaw is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.